Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another 1v1 match. I would say pro, but I'm actually not sure on the levels of these players, so we will find out very shortly. Up in the top left of Melting Snow, we have the orange Counterattack. This is PerSun. Down in the bottom right, facing him today, we have the Cyan player with the super weapon general. This is Danielski. Or is it Danielski? Danielski? In the UK, we'd spell Daniel like that. Danielski. We'll call him Danielski. It sounds pretty cool. With the Cyan super weapon general down in this bottom right position. I think nowadays, because I think this replay might be a few years old, I think nowadays you would see a lot more no eco, which is basically do one supply, war factory barracks, rush out 2 Vs, and an ambulance, full Vs, and then charge straight across the map. PerSun is looking good though. Besides this supply being sideways, it looks like he actually is going to get 2 perfect supplies. You might want to face that supply to the actual dock itself, so you don't have to do that little bit of movement there. Speed up your economy a little bit, but doesn't take away the fact that he actually... Oh, he's done that one sideways as well. He actually is going to get 2 perfect supplies regardless though. Okay, Danielski on the other side is making an EMP. He's loaded up his first V there as well. This does leave you a little bit short of cash. He needs to upgrade that if he's not upgrading it already. Otherwise, he will go low power. So that GAT's not going to get in there. That EMP is going to get up at the top. This V takes out a GAT, but it does take enormous damage. EMP is up, and so is the Cold Fusion upgrade. 1 V and 1 Missile Defender went down. GAT runs straight into the EMP. A bit disappointing that, because he did see that already. This GAT now heading deep into the base, going to start damaging these Chinooks. V there getting killed. He's still focused on dealing with at the top. But the pushes at the top from the GATs. And these GATs are now in a dangerous position. Usually, if the first few GATs are getting through like that, killing the first V, harassing the Chinooks, usually that's very bad news. But a super weapon usually means the tank is going to take it, because then all you need to do is just slowly overwhelm them. Do a troop crawler into that, for example. But he hasn't actually lost any HP on the Chinooks at all. Still needs to wait there with his MDs, and now needs to probably get an EMP there at the top. So he can kind of then funnel all the GATs into the middle and deal with the Vs in just one location, rather than getting attacked continuously from this top position. The laser locks have been quite okay. Those are taking some damage here, but the V micro is decent as well. And all in all, it looks like Danielski is holding, but he's moved the Chinooks back there. Whilst there's a GAT still there, he's going to lose a Chinook now for that. And is that going to be the beginning of the end then? Because once your economy starts falling, you need to make sure your V micro now is absolutely perfect. And as I say that, 2 of these Vs are going extremely low. There's another wave of GATs coming. 3rd supply going up for PerSun. Tow missile now in play. Even if these GATs come in and kill all of the Chinooks, you've got to remember that 2 full Vs and an ambulance are still a recipe for disaster for the tank. You can still run in and just still kill everything with the decent micro, because the ambulance is repairing those Vs. Laser lock comes in nicely once again, damaging these GATs from multiple angles. Needs to be another laser lock there, and there is. So many GATs have died so far. Vs are coming in, but sometimes the Vs are going a little bit too close to the GATs. I'm going to guess there was a little bit of lag during this game, because the unloads are sometimes a little bit slow. So therefore, you can probably forgive him on some of the V micro. It's difficult to micro if there is a little bit of lag in it. This looks like a little bit of a delayed reaction sometimes. Okay, GAT's still pushing in, and these Vs are slowly moving back. Drones still in the base. Propaganda being built there at the front. A bit of an aggressive propaganda center. These Vs are always going a little bit too close to the Gats. The ambulance needs to be at the back and the Vs need to be in a nice line. Because the ambulance there is currently the forward-most unit against those Gats, and that's not the way you want it. So I'm doing some nice damage here to the Gats. There's 3 of them that are pretty low. Slowly but surely chipping away, but the Gat spam is relentless. For every 1 or 2 killed, there's another 2 at least made. 1 Chinook goes down there. V's going a little bit too close to the Gat. Sometimes the micro is just a little bit off. Yeah, this V here is going extremely low, but he is killing a lot of Gats. And he is building a strategy center. What I personally would like to have probably seen first is an EMP there whilst he's busy with this. And like slowly seal off your base. You need 1 on the flank, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the other flank. And then your whole base would be sealed off from Gats. And Gat ECM would not be able to do anything. Because the strategy center, yeah, you're going to get the extra range.
Search and destroy.
But I'd still prefer the EMP against all of that rather than the extra range. Because the EMP can just shut all that down in one strike. Yeah, so the theme is continuing. This is pure aggression from the tank. Now he's got that ECM in the mix. It's going to become a lot more difficult. ECM strikes, disables 1 of the Vs, but the Gats keep moving. Do not pick off that VA yet. He's still moving around. Gats coming in once again. Yeah, they've not been able to pick off an extra V yet with the ECMs, but there's another wave of Gats here. This Gat spam is just never ending. He's got propaganda and a Lotus out now, so he's going to try and capture this oil down in the south position. Lotus is going to get found. But that oil's still in play, and that Lotus actually survived. There's no drones yet on the Vs. Yeah, she escapes, but that's going to allow these Gats to actually come in and do a bit of damage. He's going to gain some veterancy here on the Gats. Maybe he wants to think about getting chain guns. CC being built. But again, building a CC and a strat over an additional EMP. Do you find that a little bit strange? Because them Gats could now come in and seal off the collection from the Scion player completely. These V's now heading into the base. CC is just built by PerSun, so there's no chance to hunt him unless the CC is killed as well. Truck's getting picked off. 1 V gets picked off there in the base. So you've got a Vet 2 Gat there from killing the supply. CC taking damage, but CC takes an enormous amount of time to kill. Loses his ambulance because he hung around there a little bit too long, but several Gats are getting taken out. Barracks is the next building to fall, but even if you just put 1 Gat forward, you could stop the collection. These continue roaming around the back of the base. Gats coming in. Trying to pick off the power plant. V's going a little bit too close to the Gats once again, but I think those V's are all going to survive. Power's now picked off, and that means this EMP is not going to be able to do anything. He needs to get the cold fusion upgrade on that ASAP. I don't think it's going to make any difference. The EMP there getting picked off. Lotus disables the dozer. Did he place a scaffold anywhere? He still can place a scaffold if he sells some of these buildings. But the Lotus there is going to capture the CC. He needs to get a dozer out and place a scaffold ASAP. I don't think he's quite going to do it. The CC, it's not a boy can sell. He does sell the CC. These V's, it's a complete base raid. It's just a race. Ooh, Spectre gunship comes in. The Spectre gunship also goes down. But did he pick off the Lotus? He did. He picked off the Lotus with the Spectre. Oh my god, so now we can win. He's got Dozer out as well. He's going to be able to build a power in the base. But he's escaped with the Dozer and building a CC there as well. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Like, Scion needs to sell his buildings because He only needs 350 more. And if you sell that, you're going to gain... What? You're going to gain 450 from selling that? And that will now enable you to then build a supply and stay in the game. But all you're going to do by not selling that is just give more veterancy to these units. They're already pretty strong. Oh my god. He hasn't just walked onto mines. Oh my god. Oh my. He's just walked onto the mines. He's cleared them buildings. But why has he not got drones on his units? And why did he not sell that? You see how much veterancy? That was a damaged one. Now it's vet 3. He could have built a supply. He could still build an EMP, though. He could still build an EMP and try to win the game with that. Has a vet 3V. He is against ECMs, though. He's going to try and build a Patriot. Oh, he's going to get disabled. He's going to get disabled. Oh, man. Nah, there's only so many mistakes you can make in pro games. And I will say this is a pro game because this has been a really decent and entertaining game. PerSun with the victory, the relentless aggression pays off in the end. But yeah, Danielski, it just seems like if his micro and the amount of mistakes was just like plus 10 or 20% better, he would have won. Like the strategy center and the CC before building extra EMPs, I definitely would prefer the extra EMPs. The fact that he then went low power and just let them GAT slowly eat his base, it was pretty obvious what was going to happen. The fact that he didn't sell his building to build a supply or build an EMP over on the other side of the map and just walking them Vs into the mines in the end was an ultimate mistake. So yeah, GG. Well played. Let me know what you thought of this one. It's a funky ending. GG, and I'll see you in the next one.